What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. As always, I am ToyAddicts17, and for today's video, we're going to be doing an action figure haul on none other than the Friday the 13th Ultimate Jason figures by NECA Toys. And as you can see, I purchased a variety of them. So stay tuned so you know what I bought. Guys, welcome back again. I am ToyAddicts17, and yeah, so I went ahead and I purchased these amazing Ultimate Jason figures from the Friday the 13th movie franchise. And just to give you a quick backstory on the reason why I purchased these figures, I mean, I've been collecting figures for a couple of years already, and I purchased a variety of figures, where, you know, whether they were superheroes or, you know, from different genres of movies or, you know, even TV shows. But I never purchased anything horror movie based. You know, I did do the Chucky review a while back, and I did do the Freddy vs. Jason review a while back, but those figures, again, they were someone else's that I was reviewing for, and I've seen these, but I never took the time to actually want to review them or even want to own them. So, you know, growing up, I used to watch these movies a lot. I was a big fan of the Friday the 13th franchise. All the movies for me were great. You know, I used to watch them with, you know, the family, and, you know, I even owned them at some point. But, you know, again, I was a big fan of these, and a lot of these movies paved the way for a lot of the movies that are out now. So, you know, again, I was a big fan of Jason growing up, in all the movies and all the gore and all the kill scenes and just the different ways they did, and these movies were great. So, you know, so I want to say what sparked wanted me to buy these figures was when I reviewed the Freddy vs. Jason figure, which is right here. You know, that figure wasn't mine. I was actually reviewing that for a buddy of mine. So I ended up purchasing my own. And let me tell you, that figure, I was in love with that figure. I had so much fun with that figure. Although the articulation was limited on the figure, which, you know, it tends to be the case with all the NECA toys, and mostly the NECA toys. You know, the articulation is always limited. But the good thing about the Jason figure, I want to say, was that, you know, I didn't expect Jason to have dynamic poses or anything. You know, again, he's such a powerhouse in these movies, and he's such a savage in these movies, the way he kills his victims. And I mean, he's not like running around or like, you know, maybe in like one of the movies I remember him running or something like that. I can't remember. I think it was the last chapter. I think it was like part 4. But other than that, he's always been, just like I said, a powerhouse. He's always been such a strong serial killer, and I think his presence alone in the movies, from even growing up and watching the movies, just him being such a big entity and such a big guy, it was just, that was intimidating alone, not just a hockey mask. So, you know, again, I had so much fun with that figure. I took a shit ton of photos. I did a lot of Photoshop and a lot of photo editing, and you know, again, I had such a blast with it. So, you know, that kind of sparked that love of, you know, the Friday the 13th and the horror, you know, theme in my head, where I was like, I know there's so many of them, and I've seen them so many times at the stores, and I never decided to pick them up. So here we are. So I don't own all of them yet. I do have some that are on their way. So this is just some that I ordered. So let's take a look at them. So first we have the Friday the 13th Part 3. This is the 3D. Let me move these to the side so you guys could see these better. Move these to the side. So this right here is the Friday the 13th Part 3 3D. It says 3D. I guess they made the movie in 3D at one point. Jason figure, Ultimate Jason figure. And as you can see, these NECAs, I don't know what it is. Not only with the toys, not only do the figures look good, but, you know, they've been stepping their game up with these packages. Me and my buddy were talking about this, how the packages look great. And they all look like the movie covers. And that's another thing that I love about these figures. So as you can see, this is like one of those 3D type covers. As you can see, it moves as you turn the packaging. All right, nice image of Jason there from the cover of the movie. It says on the bottom, it says Friday the 13th Part 3 3D. Again, this was from the 3D version of the movie. If you look on the side, it says the same thing. It has a nice image of Jason from that movie. All right, and on the back, you look up close, nice product shots, nice read up. You guys want to pause and read that real quick. Look pretty cool. And from what I see, you could remove his mask, and that's another thing that from these figures that I love so much, that you could actually, take the mask, have him displaying without his mask and stuff. I mean, not that I would anyways. So it does have a door, like most of these NECA toys have. You can see it has a nice product shot of Jason from Jason Part 3. And here's the figure. Nice window case, showcasing the figure. And all his accessories. So you see that? And this Jason comes with, let me take these sunglasses off. Well, he comes with two heads. Two heads, the one he has on, and then one additional one. I believe the masks are removable. This mask right here, as you can see, let me move this up close if you can see up close. This one is not damaged, but if you see this one, it has kind of the cut on the top with some blood on it. He comes with a wrench, a knife, a fork rake. I don't know the name of that. A machete, an axe. And I believe that's a, oh my goodness, I forgot the name of it. It's like a, I don't even know. My mind's going blank. Anyways, if you guys remember the movie, especially this movie, he shot the girl. That's the first time he actually revealed. This is actually the first time he actually wore the hockey mask. So he used this weapon right here to like shoot. It's like a bow or like a fishing hook type bow, you know what I'm saying? And a fishing hook gun or something. I forgot the name of it. It'll come to me later, I bet. But yeah, so that's what he comes with. Again, this is the first time that Jason ever donned the iconic hockey mask that he wears on the rest of the movies. Because remember, Part 2, when he was introduced, well, I mean, going back, if you guys remember the first movie, and spoilers if you were laying under a rock for a couple of years and haven't watched any of these movies, you know that right now, that in the first movie, it wasn't Jason, it was his mother. His mother was trying to get revenge on the campers that, let Jason drown, apparently. So in the second one, they introduced Jason, and he wasn't wearing a hockey mask. He was wearing a bag over his head. So again, this is the figure, and this is the Jason that introduces the hockey mask. So that's pretty cool. It's the first one I got. And next one I got is I have the Jason Lives Ultimate action figure. And again, nice packaging. It's the cover of the VHS tapes that we used to purchase. You see the nice shadow of the hockey mask. It says Jason Lives at the bottom. Friday the 13th Part 6. Nice. On the side, it has the same, font. NECA Toys logo right there. Real Toys logos down there as well. On the back, again, nice product shot of the figure with all his accessories. Has the title. Nice read up. If you want to pause and read that as well. Really cool. There's a motorcycle that just went by. Forgive me for that. All right. And again, has a nice product shot on the inside and nice window case showcasing the figure and all his accessories. All right. And this Jason comes with, again, he comes with an additional hockey mask. Well, he comes with a hockey mask. He actually comes unmasked in this, if you could see a little bit. He comes unmasked, so you have to place the mask on him. All right. He comes with one of that, like that spear where he killed that couple when they got stuck in the mud. And he comes with a machete, an additional knife, pair of hands, another additional hands, and he comes with a tombstone that says Jason Voorhees. And if you guys remember this movie, this is actually the movie that came after New Beginning, which is, I want to say, the weakest Friday the 13th movie. And the reason being is because Jason wasn't even in that movie. Again, if you were sleeping under a rock, you know that I forgot Roy. His name was Roy. Roy was a paramedic, and he came to a scene where his son got killed, and he took revenge on the it wasn't even Camp Crystal Lake. That was another thing about the movie. They weren't even in Camp Crystal Lake. They were in some like halfway house or something like that. And Tommy Jarvis was in the movie as well. If you guys don't know who Tommy Jarvis is, Tommy Jarvis was the kid that killed Jason in Jason Final Chapter. So, he was in that movie as well. And like I said, Roy, he donned the Jason outfit, and, his mask was different from everybody's. He had the white mask with the blue. But again, enough about that, because I have a figure and I'm gonna go in there. But this is the movie that came after that movie. So, again, he was, Tommy went to, him and his friend in the beginning went to the cemetery, and they wanted to, actually finish Jason off. So, like, he had this, you know, Tommy Jarvis had this vendetta with Jason, so he wanted to go and make sure he was dead completely. And, you know, long story short, he ended up coming back, and he ended up kicking some ass. So, and I don't mean literally. And this is definitely a movie that kind of changed the tone of these Friday the 13th movies. It was real badass. I love there's a song that's based off of this a rock song by Alice Cooper. It's called Man Behind the Mask. Really good theme, Jason theme. As a matter of fact, I think I played that at the beginning of this video. So that's the song if you want to check it out. It's a pretty cool song. They have a music video on it and everything. But this is an awesome figure right here as well. All right. Next is what I was talking about before, you know, the New Beginning. But the difference is I do have the New Beginning Roy figure on its way, and this is not it. This is actually the dream sequence Jason. This is actually Jason, and Jason only appeared in the movie as a dream to Tommy Jarvis. He wasn't actually in the movie. But this is the ultimate Jason dream sequence from the New Beginning. As you can see, nice cover. Has Tommy Jarvis there with a machete. Nice Jason mask. It says Friday the 13th Part 5, New Beginning. And if, you know, on the side, nice image of Jason, same title, NECA Toys logo. On the back, again, title, read up if you want to pause and read it. You can see nice product shots of the figure. All right. In the front, nice product shot of the figure as well. Nice window case showcasing the figure and all his accessories. And this figure, if you can see, it comes with a couple of things. It's like an accessory pack, but it gives you, it's kind of the same Jason. I want to say it's the same Jason for Part 4. They just give you additional accessories. As you can see, it comes with a concept art hockey mask, and this hockey mask was actually the cover of the New Beginning. If you guys don't remember that, and actually the cover of the New Beginning figure, that's the concept, which is pretty cool that they added that. They have the, I want to say this is the final chapter hockey mask, and then there's just this dirty one right here. Move that up close. This is a cool hockey mask. The one he comes with on is the one with the worms coming out of the eyes, looking pretty cool. He comes with a double head axe, I want to call that. A machete. Let me see. A machete, some sort of like, I don't know, it's like a meat hook. I don't know what that is. It's like another knife. And then if you can see, he comes with that memorable additional hand for that final chapter scene where you know, Tommy's sister kind of like stabbed him in his hand, and the hand kind of split in half. And lastly, he comes with a tombstone that says Jason Voorhees. Really, really cool. Really awesome. All right. And finally, you guys have seen this one before. The one I fell in love with. The one that, I want to say the one that started this collection for me. The Freddy vs. Jason Voorhees figure. You guys already seen this, but I'll go over it again. As you can see, nice image of Jason, Freddy vs. Jason. On the side, image of Jason, Freddy vs. Jason again. It says NECA Toys, real toys. On the back, same read up. Freddy vs. Jason. Nice product shots of Jason Voorhees. All right. And in the front, same thing. Product shot, accessories. And like I said, you guys have seen this already. If you guys have not seen this video, you know, go back to my videos and check out my review on this figure. This is the figure that started this collection for me. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. You know, again, I wish I would have started collecting these a while ago. These figures are great. They're definitely those type of figures that kind of bring you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, again, these movies were so iconic, you know, and not just these movies. I mean, you think Halloween, you think Hellraiser, you think Leprechaun, Child's Play, Nightmare on Elm Street. All these movies were so iconic, you know, especially me growing up. I used to love these movies so much. But, and the fact that they're being translated into figure form, you know, NECA has been doing such a phenomenal job with this horror line. Again, I do have additional ones on the way. I have not, you know, this is not the whole set. I'm still missing the New Beginning, which is the Roy Jason, we call him the Imposter Jason. That one, which is Part 5. I did order, I do have Jason from Friday the 13th Part 2 with the, you know, with the bag over his head on his way. What else? The final chapter, which is like one of the greatest movies from the franchise. I mean, it's not my favorite. I was always a fan of The New Blood with Tina. You guys remember that? But she was like telekinesis. She had like powers, so it was pretty cool to see. Like, she had kind of like Carrie's powers. If you guys remember the movie Carrie, so it was kind of nice to see Carrie, you know, like a girl that was like Carrie versus Jason, and you know, she put in some work on him, man. But he, you know, Kane Hodder was the stunt is everybody's favorite stunt actor that played Jason. He's like everybody's like fan favorite. I mean, he was mine. And this dude, like, he took a lot of punishment. I think in that movie, I believe in that movie, he there's a scene where he like was in flames. He actually got burned, and he continued the movie. Like, he's like one of the greatest. Like, the way he portrayed Jason was like amazing. And speaking of which, I think unfortunately for licensing purposes, we won't get to see a Jason, you know, Part 7 figure, unfortunately, or a Jason Takes Manhattan, or Jason Goes to Hell, or a Jason X, unfortunately. I mean, that movie was, you know, it wasn't great, but, you know, for Jason fans, you know, we didn't give a shit. Like, that movie's awesome. Like, Jason in fucking space, and he was, like, all metallic and shit. I would have loved a fucking figure like that. But, yeah, and unfortunately, for some reason, I saw a review. I saw a review of some guy, you know, because I was taking a look at reviews before I purchased these, and one of the guys had mentioned that, which I was, you know, it was a big bummer. I hope that kind of changes, because I would love to finish this line, and I would love to own all of them. And again, I don't think these are coming out of the packaging, to be honest with you, because they look like the movies. It look like I just have the movies in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So again, these are great. Oh, not to mention, I remember in 2009 they remade the Friday the 13th. That's another figure also that I have on the way, and that would complete the line of Friday the 13th Jason, you know, figure line from NECA. This Freddy versus Jason one it's considered a crossover, and then the 2009, the one I was just talking about, it's considered like a remake. But all the other ones are from like the actual movies. But again, if you're a horror movie guy and you're a fan of Friday the 13th movies, or, you know, even the Halloween ones, you know, start, you know, you want to start somewhere, this is where to start. Again, I've been sleeping on these horror movie figures. I mean, the Child's Play, the Ultimate Chucky figure that I reviewed was amazing. I love that movie. And these right here, and you know, I've taken a look at the other ones. The other ones are great. So, you know, yeah, definitely, if you're a horror movie fan, I recommend these figures for you. Or even if Friday the 13th is not your thing in another genre, I mean, I'd say take a look at them. Again, the articulation is limited, but the look and the sculpt and all the paint, and it makes up for it. So that's what I got for you guys for today. So let me get my shades back on. As always, guys, if you want to show your boy some love, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my videos are popping up. I know lately I've been lagging on the videos. Again, I'm a human like everybody else. I have a life. I have a family to take care of. So sometimes things get in the way of me wanting videos. But again, any chance that I get to actually make a cool video or make a video to show you guys, even like hauls or even reviews, I jump right at it. I thank you all that have subscribed to my channel. I thank you all. I welcome all the new subscribers. Thank you for joining my channel, and thank you for all the support. And I'll see you guys next time. Again, stay safe. I know we're going through, you know, a lot of things right now, but I pray that everyone's safe and everyone's home and doing well. And let's fight the good fight. All right, guys.